就是在婚礼前一天晚上出去跟前任聚了一下，然后当天晚上喝了很多酒嘛，又很晚了，怕不安全就没有回来。第二天我男朋友直接取消了婚礼，他说以后你就彻底自由了。这样的男人真的太霸道太小气了，我们都还没有结婚，他凭什么这么管着我呢？你们说对吧？
说北京的一个女子在结婚的前一天晚上竟然去跟自己的前任喝酒。
I saw a piece of news today, which was both shocking and thought-provoking. The incident happened in Beijing, where a woman actually arranged to meet her ex-boyfriend for drinks the night before her wedding. The two of them drank and chatted, and she didn't come home the entire night. Eventually, the groom found out about it, and he immediately questioned the woman. Why would she do something like this at such a critical moment? What no one expected was that the woman didn't even try to hide it. Instead, she confidently and self-righteously responded, "Before I marry you, I am a free person. You have no right to control me right now." The man was furious after hearing these words, and he made a decision on the spot. The wedding was cancelled. Afterward, one of the woman's close friends came forward and explained that the woman had never truly let go of her ex. As her wedding approached, she was suddenly overwhelmed by the feeling that her youth was coming to an end. So she decided to meet her ex one last time the night before the wedding, as if to say goodbye to her youth and give it some sort of closure. But unfortunately, this so-called farewell ritual was discovered by her fiancé. The man was extremely angry. He asked her, "If you still have feelings for him, then why are you marrying me? Do you think this is fair to me?" Yet, when faced with this question, the woman still didn't care. She said, "We haven't officially gotten married yet, so who I meet has nothing to do with you." These words completely crushed the man's hopes. The more he thought about it, the more he felt that this woman had no proper values at all and wasn't worth spending so much bride price to marry. Marry her for what? To treat her like some kind of goddess at home? Sure, calling off the wedding at the last minute might seem embarrassing, but he understood one thing: the future life is his to live, he can't ruin it just for the sake of saving face. So, the man firmly and decisively told her, "The wedding is off. From now on, you're completely free. Whatever you want to do has nothing to do with me anymore." At first, the woman thought he was just saying that out of anger. But to her surprise, the man truly meant it and never looked back. In the end, on the day of the wedding, the woman emotionally broke down and cried on the spot. But by then, it was already too late, there was no way to take it back. So here's the question, do you think this woman brought it upon herself? Did she deserve what happened?
他的女朋友谈了5个月了，然后他花了14万了，然后给这个女朋友。
Last night, a brother came to consult me and shared his own story. To be honest, I was furious after hearing it. He said he had been dating a girl online, just 5 months into the relationship, and he had already spent 140,000 yuan on her. But to his shock, the girl suddenly cut off all contact with him, stopped answering calls, ignored all his messages, and in the end he found out that she had gone back to her ex-boyfriend. He asked me, "Bro, should I try to win her back?" I said, "What right do you have to even think about getting her back? Win her back for what? She already betrayed you and you still want to go back?" He met this girl online. From the very beginning, she told him she was in debt, over 200,000 yuan worth of loans. This brother runs a business. Upon hearing that, he said, "Come work at my shop, I'll pay you 10,000 yuan a month." And just like that, they started what they called a relationship. But tell me, does that sound like dating to you? Brother, you were just a provider. Right from the start you gave her 10,000 yuan a month. Were you dating her or keeping her? Who starts a relationship by throwing money like that? Later, this brother found out that the girl had gone back to her ex after just 5 months. He even cried to me on the phone. This brother's still drinking late at night, drowning in sadness, saying he can't let her go. But honestly, what you can't let go of is the money you spent, not the girl herself. Because in this whole relationship, it was only you giving. She never truly cared about you. Brother, do you know why she went back to her ex? Because in those 5 months with you, she never actually cut ties with him. What she had with you was a transaction. What she had with her ex, that was real emotion. You weren't even together for half a year, and you already spent 140,000 yuan. At that rate, if you dated her for a year, would it be 300,000 or 400,000 yuan? You weren't dating, you were being a fool. This brother also told me that ever since he stopped sending her money for just half a month, she blocked him. Completely ignored him. Was that love between you two? Brother, you're a fool. I'm seriously speechless. Do you really not know what love is? Love means you give, and she gives back too. Got it? You spend money on her, she spends money on you. You treat her well, she treats you well. That's love. But many brothers don't get what love really is. They think that spending money on a woman is love. That's not love. That's a simp's illusion of love. Really, I'm fed up with you guys. You're going to drive me crazy. You think that girl loved you? She loved your money. She's already living happily ever after with her ex. Meanwhile, you're still drinking alone in the middle of the night, calling me at 2 a.m. asking what to do. Brother, let me give you one piece of advice. Cherish your life, and stay far away from money-sucking women like this. She didn't want you, she wanted your wallet.
当我发现我的女朋友经常给她前男友联系的时候，
I've only recently started to realize that my girlfriend might still have a place for her ex-boyfriend in her heart. I didn't think much of it before, but later I noticed that she often kept in touch with her ex, and that's when I started to feel something was off. The day before yesterday, she suddenly told me she needed money. She said she still had some old debts to pay, and hoped I could lend her 80,000 yuan for an emergency. I didn't think twice at the time, figured she must be in a tough spot, so I transferred the money to her right away. But today I found out, she didn't use the money to pay her own debts at all. She used it to pay off her ex-boyfriend's online loans and credit card bills. Honestly, I was completely stunned. What does she take me for? A cash machine? A walking wallet? In this relationship, what do I even mean to her? Later, I heard that she had actually lived with that ex-boyfriend for a full 6 years. 6 years? That's not some casual relationship you can just sum up with the word ex. Maybe what they had was truly something deep. But now she still acts like she's done nothing wrong. She keeps telling me, it won't happen again, and, don't overthink it. But how am I supposed to not overthink it? She used my money to help another man out of trouble, and then acted like it was no big deal. Brothers, I really don't know what I should do now.
前女友突然联系你，你接到她的电话，发现是前女友。
Brothers, listen to me. If one day your ex-girlfriend suddenly calls you, your first reaction should be, hang up immediately. Don't hesitate, don't ask her how she got your number, and don't bother if she adds you on WeChat or sends you a message. One word, block her on the spot, cut all contact immediately. Especially if this ex-girlfriend is already married and has children, and she suddenly comes back to contact you, you must never let your guard down. Don't start thinking, we used to have feelings for each other, or, I'm just curious how she's doing now. Stop it with that nonsense. You think chatting a little won't hurt? Once the messages start flowing, you'll end up meeting in person. And once you meet, brother, if you can't control yourself and do something you shouldn't have done, then you're completely finished. What happens next? She'll start clinging to you, threatening you, and asking you for money. Just remember this. A good woman wouldn't leave you easily. She wouldn't want to hurt you. If she chose to break up with you, marry someone else, and have a child, and then still wants to contact you, then she is definitely a toxic woman. You hear me? The fact that she's reaching out to you now means she's already wronging you. She's tearing open your old wound all over again. You had finally moved on, finally stopped hurting, and then she suddenly contacts you, and you're in pain again. And toward her own husband, she's being irresponsible too. She's already married, already a mother, yet she's still reaching out to you. She's shameless, understand? Would you dare to touch her at this point? Would you dare to see her? If you meet her, she'll either borrow money from you, or rekindle the old flame. And once she gets what she wants, she'll start extorting you, and won't stop until you're bled dry. You were doing fine. After breaking up with her, you found yourself a new wife. Both of you have your own families now, just live your own lives, peacefully. So brothers, remember this one thing. Never contact your ex again. It's not because we hate her. It's not about revenge. It's because we've already entered a new chapter in life. She belongs to the past, and what's in the past should stay in the past. What you need to do now is walk your own path, and protect the family and happiness you now have.
If a woman still keeps her ex-boyfriend on WeChat and continues to hold on to various ways of contacting him, then honestly, her behavior can already be seen as keeping him as a backup. Sometimes she keeps her ex because she wants to get emotional value from him. Like when she argues with you or feels emotionally down, the ex can comfort her, coax her, and make her feel needed. Sometimes, it might be because the ex can still provide some financial support or material resources, giving her a sense of fallback or emotional security. But at the core, this kind of person has a very blurry sense of emotional boundaries. She might be dating you on one hand, yet still emotionally relying on her ex in the background, especially when she's having conflicts with you during Cold Wars or when she's angry and wants to get back at you. The ex often becomes a convenient replacement tool or emotional outlet. And if that ex still has lingering feelings for her, then you should be even more careful, because the two of them could easily spark something again, creating unnecessary chaos and hurt. So let me say this clearly. Women who have unclear emotional boundaries, who can't let go of their ex, and who even have a habit of keeping backups, I can tell you straight up, their view on love is flawed, and their loyalty is absolutely questionable. And in the end, the one who gets hurt the most, gets entangled the longest, and suffers the deepest pain in this relationship will most likely be you. Do you think a woman who still keeps her ex's contact information can really be considered a truly devoted partner? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I'm really looking forward to hearing what you think. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.